Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind Eminent Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we're going to talk about if your motherfucking sun sign in Aquarius, this is what the planetary alignments and Gaia and Taurus got in store for you today. And just today, I'm going to do this shit daily, and I'm going to do it a lot earlier. I got sidetracked today, so I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. So right now we're going to talk about your sun being in Aquarius. So off the bat, your sun being in Aquarius, your actions, the way you act and how you see things and how you view things is in a trine with today's energies. With actually today's sun is in Gemini. So it's in trine. So anytime there's a trine, that's a gift. So you have the gift of mutability to your stubbornness right now. So you have the gift of being a little bit more fluid right now. So when you used to be a little bit stubborn, like last week or last month, you know what I'm saying, like a little, when you was loosening up last week, but last month when you was a little stubborn, still stuck in your ideas and thoughts into your actions and your ways, right now you have the gift of being a little bit more mutable because you already communicative. You already know how to think. You are already in this energy. You are already air. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, when you get into situations, you already thinking to analyze. Right now, you just got the gift of being a little bit more mutable right now because you share it with your relative right now, which is Gemini. So your sun, your actions and the way you act, the way other people actions and stuff like that, you kind of understand it. Y'all understand each other. You understand the way a little bit how you're supposed to act right now and how you're supposed to go about your day to day. For the most part, you know what I'm saying, and how to relate to others. So it's up to you if you want to do it or you don't, but it's your choice because you understand the axis of the energy that's going on right now, which is Gemini. Now, the moon is in Aquarius. So right now, you have the power, because let's call this a conjunction right now. So as an Aquarius, your actions and the way you act and how you see things has the power of being seen or having an emotional stance on things. So your actions has the power of your emotions being seen. Of the way you feel, your yin realm being seen. So right now, you can manifest everything right now. You have the power of feeling comfortable about your actions. So the way you act, you feel comfortable about how your actions. And you're not doing any actions that you feel uncomfortable about unless you're received by some uncomfortability by somebody else. But you don't really see yourself doing anything wrong right now because this is like a trine. This is another trine. So, for the most part, as an Aquarius, when the sun conjunct the moon, your actions and your reactions is on the same page. So right now, as of today, your actions and your reactions is on the same page. So the things that you react to is things that you would act upon. The things that you would act upon and how you see things and things that you into is the things that you actually wanted to relate to right now. You don't want nobody to steer you off. You want harmony around it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody opposing what you got going on. You want to stay in an environment that is like harmony and you're able to express yourself freely. You know what I'm saying? And that's go for all trines in general. And by today's sun being in Gemini and the moon being in Aquarius, and by you being in Aquarius, you have that gift and that power today. You have the gift of communication. You have the gift of analyzing and understanding other people's circumstances and situation. And you also have the power of coming across emotionally well. Like you got the power of handling your emotional stability well. You have the emotion of feeling comfortable with your own emotions and feeling good about things. So when things come bad, it's because it's coming from an external place. Because people hating or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's actually what's going on. People hating on you right now. They're hating on you because you could tap into your own positive energy. You know what I'm saying? 1 second. You could pop into your own energy. Alright, sorry about that, but yeah. Tap into your eye. You can do whatever you want to right now. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as the Gemini, but you know, you got an understanding of what you can and what you can't do right now. People can relate to you right now, so it's highly up to you if you want to still go into your ways of trying to detach or whatever like that. You ain't even really going to be able to detach from people right now. You're going to get a lot of phone calls right now, be around a lot of people right now, be able to jump into a vibration that you can look at everybody the same more than ever right now and have everybody as one and things of that nature. Then Mercury goes into Gemini. So with Mercury being in Gemini, what happens here is there's another trine. So I think it's going to be a grand trine going on right here once we get into Jupiter, because Jupiter is in Libra, and we're going to talk about that. But for the most part, Mercury is in Gemini. So off the back, you got a gift and you got access to the normal way of communicating and analyzing right now. So try not to be manipulating nobody right now, because you got the gift of gab right now. Try not to be too shady, too sneaky, you know, too secretive, because you got that ability to put the wool over people's eyes right now. Try not to trick anybody out of business, because that might just happen to you right now for you to learn how to do it yourself, because that's how situations go. Like, if you're not the one doing it, it's going to happen to you. But whatever planetary alignments it is, that's going to be the realm of reality that it happens in, and that's what you got going on for you when you got all these trines going on. As far as your sun sign being in Aquarius, you got all this access to all your air energy. You have to learn how to not over abuse it. Try not to talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Try not to do too much. The Libras may do a little bit more than you. The Geminis may be allowed to do a little bit more than you. But you have access to do both. So you have to keep the balance. So keep your unique and original way. So you keep the balance between the two anyway. But all y'all got a sense. All y'all air motherfuckers got the sense of communication and have the power and the gift of gab right now. So just, you know, utilize that for good shit, not bad shit. Y'all can talk people outside, talk people to go to the beach, talk people to do all kind of shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can talk a person out of their motherfucking vehicle right now. And you have their motherfucking vehicle for a week or two. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers got that gift of gab right now. So try not to over abuse that shit. Now, as far as Venus, now Venus is in Taurus. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky for you, Aquarius, because, you know, even though Venus loves to be in Taurus, it's squaring your ass, and every time it's a square means that's a learning process. So anytime that you got to learn. So right now, your actions and the way you act and how you see things, you're gonna have to learn how to apply how other people love, appreciate, and value things to your actions. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you like off the bat, you're ruled by your Saturn and Uranus, so you off the bat want to be your unique self. So it's not like you rebellion, but you just like to do things originally yourself. But originally yourself is changing or doing something different than something that someone is already doing. And you already got the stability and the stubbornness there, but it's just stubborn in two different ways. You're thinking and analyzing, and the earth is thinking and practicalizing. So the square that's going on here is you have to actually express how you love. You have to express this shit. You have to show somebody. You can't just talk about it and keep doing what you do, Aquarius, because your actions can lead that way. You could just you could tell somebody something or come up with some good words or a good paragraph or, you know, nice, pretty it up in a type of way that you will sweep somebody off their feet. But at the same time, you're not showing with your actions that you truly love this person, or you're truly a friend of this person, or you truly relate to this person. So after a while, yeah, your gift of gab could come off so long, but after a while, it's going to start wanting to be seen in reality, and that's what you need to learn, because that Taurus is in Venus is in Taurus right now, and Venus likes to love, appreciate, value, compromise, relate to others, and by being in Taurus, it gets to do that in a very external and internal way. So it gets to show its love and gets to bring what's in her out and show its love on this world. You know what I'm saying? Just like Palladians and shit. So what happens here is, right now you have to learn that way. You have to learn how to make things real. Show a person, like, not just say you love them, but do something that day that make them happy. So you don't even have to say it. You don't even have to think harder words. You can just do something and that person can feel it. See, air, a lot of times, Aquarius, your air may not understand that portion, that if you ain't got no water in your chart. You know what I'm saying? Now, getting to today's Cancer. Today, Mars is in Cancer. So, off the back, it's like a in conjunction. So in conjunction is like a misunderstanding. So this it's just a misunderstanding right now. The way people going about their passions and their intentions and their willpower and their desires is kind of a misunderstanding to your actions. The way you act upon stuff and the way you see things is not like that. It's like a misunderstanding. So it's like it's not something you really have to deal with, but you know what I'm saying, it's just there. Like, for an example, Mars is in Cancer. So everybody around you, to you as an Aquarius, is going to appear that it's going to appear that the way everybody attack their intentions and their willpower, their desires, their passions, the things that they're into, the way that they attack them, they get emotional about it. They're emotional. You feel like everybody over emotional about their desires and their passions and what they're trying to do and things of that nature, which that may not be the case, or it may be the case based upon their planetary alignments. But based upon this planetary alignment and how it affects you, this is how you're going to see it, because you're the Aquarius and the sun sign. So just know that that's just how it is, and know not to not take that too personal, because air, you don't want to attach all this clingy dense water, you know what I'm saying? You want to take that water and make it light and put it in an analytical box to see if this emotion worth expressing or not. And if it's not, poof, you could throw it in the air and evaporate the shit. You know what I'm saying? You more shit like that. You're not holding on to it and trying to understand the circumstances around a person's passions and emotions, their emotional stance amongst their passions right now. You want to get to the, okay, what's your ideas about it? You know what I'm saying? How can we come together and bring this together? Based upon how you feel about it, we can't do that right now. That's based upon how you looking at it right now. But see, you don't really have to deal with that too much, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not, these energies is not directly affecting you. It's just in conjunction. Now, Mars is in, I mean not Mars, but motherfucking Jupiter is in Libra. So now you are a grand trine. So all air signs, as we speak in these videos that I have came across, is all dealing with grand trine energy. And grand trine energy is prominent energy. You motherfuckers got energy. Y'all got the gift right now that other people don't have. So happy birthday to all the Geminis. And try not to go too far, Libras. And right here, try not to be too manipulative, Aquariuses. Now, you know right here, because, see, for the most part, Jupiter is experiences. So you guys are bringing in the experience, you air signs. You know what I'm saying? So you have the gift of, you're the one initiating the experiences in people's lives. So whatever you experience is on you. It's like if you going through bad experiences, you know why. You know who you clicked up with. You know who you got involved with. You know what place you went to, and you knew you had those thoughts not to do it. So if you in a fucked up situation, this is your fault, because you got the power and the gift to orchestrate everything right now. You get everybody together. You make things happen. You get the ball rolling right now. And that's for all air signs, but Aquarius is you too. You have the gift to do that. You're a grand trine. And your grand trine is between your sun, today's sun, and today's Jupiter. And you conjunct with the moon. So you already have the power of having your inner be expressed on the outer. So make sure it stay positive, because anything you want right now, you can get it. So however whatever makes you comfortable right now could be seen by others, and others may want to support that, or you know what I'm saying, you just got to put yourself out there for that. You see what I'm saying? Because anytime the sun conjunct the moon, you know what I'm saying, a person can see a person's emotional stance on things just based upon their actions. So people can see what you're into. So your creativity can be all out in the expressions in the external world right now. It's all on you. So whatever you know how to do, draw, art, whatever like that, now it's time to do that shit. Because when it comes time to, when people stop giving ideas and stuff like that, you're able to will these things into existence. But for the most part, yeah, with Jupiter bring experiences, and it bring wisdom and knowledge. And you already have a keen sense, because it's in air, and you are air sign. So you already have a keen sense on how to receive knowledge, wisdom, and experience things in this life. You know that the experiences that you go through, you know that you're receiving information. And you know you're supposed to think about these things and analyze about these things, and not add no emotional weight to these things or tie it down to any serious meaning or reason. You know you're supposed to keep this abstract and light. You know what I'm saying? You already have this keen idea. The only thing that could clash is because you're fixed and Jupiter's in cardinal, but by this being a grand trine, you guys have the power of the experience. You guys are the teachers right now. Air signs, especially you Aquariuses, you have the power. You have the power of wisdom and knowledge, and you have the power of bringing your inner expression into the external world in a very mutable way. So people are going to be able to connect to however you do. So if you're a bad person, people are going to be able to connect with that. If you're a good person, people are going to be able to connect with that. People are going to slide aside certain negative things that you do for the sake of they understand why you did it. So you know what I'm saying? Try not to take advantage of people right now also. Or try not to have too many people who know how to take advantage of you around you, because you can be so communicative that you could be getting robbed blindsided. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean just getting robbed by something, but robbed from your energy and things of that nature, from people who don't need to be around you at the moment. Now, Saturn is in Sagittarius. So Saturn is a sextile. So anytime there's a sextile, that's an opportunity, whether it's good or bad. So with this sextile right here, as far as your actions, the way you act and how you see things, you're going to witness all kind of opportunities to be able to see ways of how to use your actions to gain stability in your life, or use the way you see things to so you start looking at what to put boundaries and restrictions and limits on, and what not to put boundaries and restrictions and limits on. And Saturn is going to place you in situations like that, where you can start to see what to do that on. So it's up to you to go about that, but you're going to witness these opportunities in your life, because Saturn is going to bring opportunities. Because anytime there's a sextile, that's an opportunity, and it's to your actions and the way you see things, which is your sun. So off the bat, you know what I'm saying, even if you're in circumstances that's not working for you, Saturn is going to make sure you witness a bunch of opportunities to lift you up out of that. And vice versa. If you're doing a lot of things that's working for you, Saturn is going to bring a lot of opportunities for you to act on things that's going to fuck you up too. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Anytime it doesn't matter what kind of planetary alignment it is, it's going to cause it could be good or bad, depending on your spiritual inclination and how much do you know that self. You know what I'm saying? And that's last but not least for the motherfucking Aquarius. And one more thing. You know what I'm saying? One more thing. Because, you know, I don't think y'all quite got it yet. I don't think y'all quite got with the moon conjuncting the sun. So, with the moon conjuncting your sun, try not to be too moody. You know what I'm saying? Try to be more understanding. You know what I'm saying? Try not to feel like you right, too right. You know what I'm saying? But nine times out of 10, you may be right. But, you know, just calm down, be comfortable. Don't be too energetic, you know what I'm saying? And kind of, just because you got the access and freedom to everything right now, all things is not good. Keep that in mind. Flight boss, bitch, air.